Rock it.
All right, Hams.
Hams.
The beer refreshing.
Welcome to Das Beer Vlog.
Hallo, guten Tag und welcome. Willkommen.
What would my German name be?
Jeremy und Erich.
Und Eric.
Hallo, wie geht's?
Wie geht's? Well, is Hams. Where does Hams come from?
The mountains. The Alps. That's
the
Swiss.
Alps
I don't know.
of Germany or?
Land of Sky Blue Waters.
Oh, it's like
Das
Colorado.
Welt. I don't know. Where is it from? California? Caledonia? We're doing Hams tonight.
Hams is the beer. Last week was Storperman.
Yeah, and we decided that Hams is going to be our.
Hams is the baseline. Hams is the control. If you were doing an experiment, you have a control and your subject.
You didn't even know they still made Hams, did you?
From now on.
They do. So we're going to have to go through all 12 of these to really get a good feel for it.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes. No, maybe we'll do 5 and then like
wrap in a couple hours. Brewed in true family tradition from purest water and choicest barley malt,
grain and hops. Not skunk hops, but probably
not.
Cascade or Willamette.
Milwaukee.
Puddles.
It comes from Milwaukee.
And that lion on the cover there with a sword on his head. 1865. Wow.
So last week we drank out of the bottle, and actually the past few weeks we've been drinking out of the bottle. This week we're gonna change it up. I got a couple of glasses here. These are actually from the Great Taste of the Midwest, which is a festival they hold here in Wisconsin once a year. Great time. And this way we're gonna. Is that clean?
No, but that's okay.
Sure? Do you want this one? This one's clean. Here, you take that one. This way we can measure clarity. Color. This beer's no good. This beer's cloudy. Were you drinking milk out of here?
It's dusty. It's dusty beer. All right,
these have
let's do it.
Out of for a year.
You know what? I like the can.
Head, all that sort of stuff.
I like the can. It's nice with these little
it's
stripes.
a total classic can.
It's very attractive.
Schlitz, Hams, Blatz. I mean, they all got that classic.
Hams has got something with the color blue and gold and this creamy white.
And just the Hams logo.
Yeah,
I mean, that's class.
You don't need anything
So
else.
why don't we give it the sound test here? We'll
ready on 3.
No, up by the mic.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting ready. 1, 2, 3.
It's a little
nice.
not time.
That was nice.
Ooh, I got some creaminess there. Oh,
check it out. Good. Okay. So
all right, well, let's give it a sniff. It sure is.
Ooh, it's.
What it smells like?
It smells like beer. Right.
I mean, it's beer flavored beer at this point. We got.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, let's flip the glasses around. Pour ourselves a little glass. Now, typically, folks, you don't drink Hams out of a glass, but I see. I can't even pour a beer. Look at me.
That's a good beer.
That's a nice color there. Look at
that.
I got nothing but head here.
We're gonna need more of a sample on that. We're not gonna be able to do any tests.
I'm gonna drink out of the can for the rest of this podcast. Let this thing settle. A trick. You take some.
And you put it on the
forehead
sweat. Or nose.
Oh, no.
Where's on the nose? Here.
All right. Well, I'll give that a try.
And it'll just.
Meanwhile,
you just have to touch it and it'll go.
Oh, okay. Well, here, just see. It's a lot of head there that's got to go.
But now you're tainting the flavor. Beer. Yeah.
Should I just dump this out?
You know.
I'll just dump it down my gullet.
Yeah. All right. So good color. I mean, it's very appealing to me. It's very appealing as a beer. I'm gonna go ahead and shove a little bit in my mouth.
It doesn't even smell like anything to me.
Yeah, that's a good beer. It's a good clean beer. It's a little watery, but I like that in a beer. You know, it's a good river beer.
It's refreshing.
I mean, it's not like the Lake Louise or the Optimators or.
Well, a Lake Louis is like a baklava. You get like a little piece.
Yeah, like one. It's like an after dinner beer.
Yum.
Yeah.
Like
and this is like
that.
Just a good.
This is like a drinking beer. You sit here and drink this stuff all day.
Ooh. It's kind of watery, isn't it? Yeah, I never really noticed that.
You remember that 33 we tried a couple weeks ago? This has actually got more flavor than a 33. And I bet you it costs less. Yeah, I think it does. Because that stuff tasted like mineral water, Claire Bruins. So you could write down one for the
good
Belch.
Black.
That's got a good black potential.
Bottle can. The can gets what, like a 7, huh?
Oh yeah, no, it's a good can.
Color.
Color, I mean, it's not an original color, but it's a pretty color, you know,
clarity.
Shiny golden color. Clarity is very clear. I don't think it's going to come through on the YouTube video, but maybe it will.
So, sure.
It's very clear.
Mm-hmm.
No, not a trace of clouds.
Tasty. Well, but it's sky blue water.
That's good beer.
It is. Hams, man. You know.
So
really, I mean, you drink a Miller and it's got kind of that. It's a little tangy, a little sharp. This is still got the beer flavor, and that it's a little bit watery. But you know what? It's
So you know what I think we're gonna do from here on out is I think we're gonna have a can of hams for each episode, and use that again.
Cleanse the palate.
Our palate cleanser, exactly. It'll be like the cracker after each drink of wine. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna get our fancy beer, but we're gonna wash it down with a little bit of hams just to freshen up for the next.
So we recommend hams very highly in all.
Oh well, yeah. If you're lounging around the house, if you got friends.
Yeah.
Hams is the beer that doesn't offend. You ever go to somebody's house and like, oh, I got some beer? Probably not us, but
Miller or Bud.
No,
they're like, oh, I don't drink that.
I've had people over to the house and they're like, yeah, what kind of beer you got? I'm like, oh, I've got some Lake Louie, and they're like, ugh. You got any Miller?
Yeah.
This is the beer that doesn't offend. This is the beer that that anybody likes.
Well, and it's also a lot of people will say,
okay,
I'm a Bud guy, or I'm a Miller guy, or I'm a Heineken guy. But you know, Ham sits in there. And it's like, well, he's kind of sitting right in the middle. He doesn't, like you said, he doesn't offend everybody.
Oh, yeah. Ham's like, I'll take it, I'll leave it.
He's the middle of the road.
When you're out of Miller, when you're out of Bud, come stop by.
See us up at the mall. Even the box, with the
oh, yeah.
Very nice.
I don't know what else there really is to say about. Ooh. Oh, that's the best one by far.
That's good.
So, also, if you got some beer recommendations for us, I just signed us up today with an email address. It's Fiot, because I can't think of anything else. Fiotcast.com. That's FIOAT cast at gmail.com. I'll put it in a little thing at the bottom of the screen right here. It'd be like Fiotcast.com.
It's like ants.
You know what else? There's really not much else to say.
Hams is the beer refreshing. It's a
lot more fun when we can make fun of the beer.
Yeah, when it's something new.
We're gonna be doing a what is that? Is that in August? So look for it sometime in August. We're gonna be doing a great taste of the Midwest Beer Festival wrap up.
500 beers.
Last year,
be there.
I got 15 in my stomach.
That's it?
That's it. I kept track. I was hitting them hard too.
They must have been giving you the big ones.
It was this size, folks, and I only got about 15, like up to here.
Well, it's okay. They poured you high.
Oh.
I went in and they started giving me this a little bit.
No,
of course, I act drunk. I'm like, I push through line, So if you're having a party, if you're having some people over, if you're going out on the boat, if you're going out camping, whatever.
We're gonna go inner tubing.
If you're going inner tubing on the river, best beer ever. I mean, cheap beers aside. It is a cheap. Gosh, and it's $5 for 12 cans.
Really?
Yeah, $5.99. They don't even sell 20.
Was $7.50.
There you go. There you go.
All right, so let's wrap this thing up. What do we got here? We got
bottle can 7.
Okay, well, let's raise it, man. This is a cool.
7 plus 1.
It's fine. It's got an 8.
So it's an 8 equals. All right. So and then we got color, clarity. Actually, it's get more than an 8 too.
The color and clarity is just
10.
Beautiful.
Should we just give it a 10?
Fine. It's got a 10.
10.
Wow, that's a pretty high standard. That's a pretty high bar that we've risen.
Yeah, but so we can. This is our baseline, man. This is our Jesus.
You're right. Ode to the hams.
We should. That's like Rastafarianism, but we should Hamsafarianism.
Hamsafarian it. Well, this guy is almost done.
Hamsatarian.
I think a last chug of this would be a
black. Black's got an 8.
A fitting farewell if we finish these guys off and put this guy to rest.
I don't know, you really want to just slam some beer, man? Come on. Oh, it's hams.
It's hams, for God's sakes.
All right, here it is.
Cheers.
Cheers to the hams. That's good stuff.